Hey guys, Ryan here. Welcome to tonight's video. I just wanted to say before we get into the video, guys, as for last night, it was a great interview. Shout out to Mark Carr for a great, he was the first ever guest and the only great guest. I think Mark Carr can be the GOAT, but I'm glad you guys enjoyed last night's interview. It was a fun time. Again, shout out Mark Carr for that. I did have some questions that some of you actually commented and asked me, and we will address that absolutely right away. So without further ado, welcome back to the channel, everybody, of Cubs Baseball with Rye Knipe. A beautiful night to talk Chicago Cubs baseball. But yeah, guys, great interview last night. A lot of you guys were asking me the same thing, like how do I know Mark Carr? We've known each other a couple of years, been really good friends, kept in touch. We're really, I would say we're really close friends. I would describe that, but he did an excellent job last night on the channel. So I'm glad you guys really enjoyed it. But what are we going to talk about in tonight's video? Well, that depends, because I am going to let you guys know that today was day number 3 and the last day of the 2025 Cubs convention. So again, if any of you guys went, I hope you had a great time and you guys stayed warm. Because, hey, the city of Chicago, in the winter, it's a cold place to be. But as for CubsCon, again, any of you guys went, I hope you guys had a blast. I am just going to kind of keep it a little short tonight in this episode. But before I go there, 3 weeks from today will be pitchers and catchers reporting to spring training for the Chicago Cubs. That's right, guys. 3 weeks from today, the pitchers and catchers report for the Cubs in Mesa, Arizona at Storm Park for spring training. How cool is that, Cubs fans? How cool is that? I think that's pretty cool. 3 weeks from today, we got pitchers and catchers for the Cubs reporting, which is great news, if you ask me. But I think I need to ask you a pretty simple question. We got a great interview last night. We had a lot of views. We had a lot of great comments. So you guys did an awesome job on the questions and the comments. But now that we got that out of the way, I got to ask you guys a question. What do you guys want to talk about in the next episode? And I don't mean tonight, because tonight, well, right now is episode 1 of a 2-episode day. We're going to have another episode tonight, but in the coming days, what do you guys, the Chicago Cub YouTube Nation, want to talk about? Now, I guess we could talk about 3 weeks for pitchers and catchers reporting to spring training for the Cubs. We could talk about 2 months from tonight, when the Cubs and the Dodgers play each other in Game 2 of the Japan series. Or we could talk about Sammy Sosa and Derek Lee being inducted into the 2025 Chicago Cubs Hall of Fame. Or we could talk about some other stuff. Now, obviously, I would like to just know one thing. You know, there's so much right now in baseball to talk about. There's so much stuff as a Chicago Cubs fan to talk about. And this is where you guys could come into play. This is where you guys could look back at the interview from last night and we could talk about stuff going on. We could talk about Derek Lee, Sammy Sosa going to the Cubs Hall of Fame. We could talk about pitchers and catchers reporting to spring training for the Cubs, but I really, really want to know a particular question. What do you guys want to talk about in future episodes on the channel? Now, obviously, like I said, this is episode 1 of a 2-episode night. And I got to be honest with you, I can tell you guys that in the interview last night, we covered a lot of stuff. But there's always something to talk about. Even though we talked a little bit about the new City Connect uniforms, Matt Shaw or Seiya Suzuki and all of that, which is very, very important, don't get me wrong. But I gotta ask, what do you guys... See, you guys are the Chicago Cub YouTube Nation, which means technically you guys are, this is actually the best news for you guys. You guys out there are actually my boss. Think about it that way. You see, I'm asking permission, you guys give me the yes or the no. Pretty cool, right? You guys can sit back and enjoy a YouTube video on this channel, and at the end of the day, you guys are still my boss. Isn't that like a beauty? So I'm asking permission and the question, what do you guys want to see more in a future episode? More importantly, Chicago Cubs baseball fans, what do you guys want to talk about? A great question, a very simple question, and a question where I love to hear what you guys say. I love to hear what you guys think. I like to hear what you guys want to see more and talk about more on the channel. So I will ask it again. Hey, Chicago Cub YouTube Nation, a simple question. What do you guys want to talk about? Because obviously, we got one thing that is a fact, and that is that 3 weeks from tonight, we got pitchers and catchers reporting to spring training, and that's going to be lovely. You know what, guys? I'm putting it out there right now. I feel like the off season has just been long. You know, like my mom always says January is always the longest month. And I don't really think about it that way. I think about that, hey, when it's January next month, we got spring training baseball. That's how I look at it. But, you know, this is kind of the point of the off season where we're dreading on. We're like going on. I mean, it's like never ending. But I just want to know, guys, what do you guys want to talk about? What should we talk about in future episodes? Please let me know. I'm just saying, please let me know. But yeah, guys, shout out. Mark did a great job and a phenomenal job. I'm actually... It's kind of funny because when I let him know that it was up on YouTube, he was so nervous, and I respect that. You know, I really do. And although he did a phenomenal job, but yeah, guys, shout out Mark. Thank you. He did a great job. I need to shut up now. So just let me know what you guys want to talk about more on the channel and all of that. And as always, guys, You know what they say? Go Cubs go.